why me? Oh my goodness, I don't deserve this. I don't know anything. Why am I? Hello my sugar binga boongas, welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness, it feels like I haven't done this in ages, and I truly haven't, because you all know that I've been running around like a headless chicken, working, studying, taking care of business, preparing for my weddings, getting married, and just basking in the glory and the blessings that come with marriage. But I am now back with a bang, and if it is your very first time here, I am certain that you will be inspired, as it is the 3rd of March 2023, and my husband and I are about to head to Cape Town to graduate. And as graduating nje ngomcicimezelo noma uhalala bandla basebenzile nyana, no, kuzobe kumenyezwa uphumlane left, right and center, because the both of us passed with distinctions. Therefore, they're going to be calling our names and of course mentioning ukuthi siphase ngo cum laude, darling, which is just, my goodness, it is so surreal. It is mind-blowing considering everything that we were doing while studying. And like I mentioned, we were working, we were taking care of our businesses, we were doing practicals, we were planning our weddings, because we've had a number of wedding ceremonies and we've been up to a lot. And the fact that we were able to pull this off is insane. So I truly do believe that we deserve to pat ourselves on the back, and a chip on the shoulder nyana say deserve it, because aibo kumele siflexe bakithi, kumele siyibonge. We need to celebrate our wins. This is huge. Imvela kancane. It doesn't happen to just anyone, and I truly just want to thank my husband from the bottom of my ass. When I say he is the greatest man to ever walk this earth, I'm not just saying that, I mean it. The fact that I was able to do this with my husband, sibambisane, sisebenzisane, silegelelane, and it just worked so perfectly. And for both of us to achieve something so huge with everything that we had going on while studying is just, it is godly. It just further proves that we were tailor-made for each other, and we just work in so many ways. I could go on and on and on, but shout out to Brad G for holding us down. So, my husband and I did a thing. We decided to further our studies and stack yet another degree on top of our existing degrees. The results just came back and we both passed with distinctions. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Hooray, because this ain't no child's play. These are my results. His are quite similar to mine, even though our majors are different. We both got straight A's because, to be quite honest, we're both just that brilliant. But also, Shushu and I are not only besties and soulmates, we are partners in everything we do. We literally do everything together. We work together. We make decisions together. We go everywhere together. We talk about anything and everything. We empower each other. We uplift each other, and we help each other. We worked together while pursuing this degree, and wherever I fell short, especially when it came to technology-heavy subjects, he'd be like, "Bae, amanzi amancane lawa. Let me help you and guide you through it so you never have to struggle again." I learned so much from him, and I acquired skills that I now apply in my daily life, my work, my businesses, and content creation. And wherever he fell short, I'd come in and emancipate him from that struggle. Individually, we are great, but together, We are godly. And I'm so grateful to have a man, a husband, who is so aware of the kind of woman he married and how multi-talented and multifaceted she is, yet remains so secure, supportive, and even elevates her to greater heights. There's never any jealousy. No one ever attempts to belittle the other or dim their light. When one wins, we both win. We've moved like this since our dating days, and that's one of the many reasons my husband was like, yeah, this is my wife. He says he knew the moment we started talking, and honestly, I did too. I've been blessed with a scrumptious and dynamic king who is faithful, kind, romantic, goal-driven, and an absolute genius. I could go on and on about the amazing qualities that my husband possesses, but the bottom line is, pelo ya hae ya jewa. Doing forever with him is undoubtedly my greatest accomplishment, and I have absolutely no shame admitting this because it truly is a flex. And marriage, a healthy and happy marriage, is definitely an achievement. I refuse to be modest about my blessings because of how broken and envious people may feel. And I genuinely wish every pure-hearted person could experience what I'm experiencing. Shout out to our favorite and most important person as well, Supermom, who's going to be coming with us, and we're about to have a ball. So tag along and let's get this party started.
Say hi, babe.
That very spark, the drive and the passion distilled within you from creation. It's the distinction of you. So you've got to be you. In your youth, you've got to let it burst out. In your youth, you've got to let the fire burn. And what you do with it, make it live and inspire. The fire in your youth. The fire in your youth. Let the fire burn in you.
Shoo shoo.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to commence with the program.
But either is it impossible to shield yourself from forces that try day by day to change you. Remember, all you need is the real you. If you've been a dreamer, a fighter, a believer and a giver, that's what you are and you're meant to be. Ukono tembelegu wa maubegue, a believer and a giver, that's what you are and you're meant to be. Ukono tembelegu wa maubegue, fire in your youth.
You may be seated. I would now like to call upon the Chancellor to render the event as officially open.
Sanenhle Nontubeko Msibi.
Summa cum laude.
Well done, my baby.
The fire in your youth.
Qualifi. Sikombuzo Christopher Mbokani.
Umfanyana wagwami bo.
Summa cum laude.
Well done, Skurash.
Ronipile Winnie Mia.
Thank you very much, Dr. Lawrence, and a very big congratulations to both his students who attained top achiever in their respective courses. We are almost at the end of the program, ladies and gentlemen. I would now like to call upon Dr. Maulana Ali Adam to render us with a vote of thanks and a few pearls of wisdom. Please give him a warm round of applause, Dr. Maulana Ali Adam.
Assalamu alaikum. Good afternoon, everybody. Those who lived under apartheid and who experienced the full extent of apartheid have a different experience. And the younger ones who came after 94 or were very young in 94 will not fully understand when, like myself, at the age of 11, get picked up by the immigration and said, you are not allowed without a passport. I'm purposely using the word passport, a permit to live in Durban and study where I was staying with my granny for my primary school days. I became a criminal at the age of 11 for living in a province in my own country where I was not permitted to live. So those experiences add. But what I learned over the years is that a good teacher, a successful teacher, and a teacher that relates to his or her children and even to the parents, because teaching is not about just the child. In many cases, you have to deal with the parents as well, and maybe nowadays a little more with the grannies, because in the township scenario, and we run a free school in Manenberg of 900 children, we deal more with grandparents because 40, 50, 60% of those children have no father, no knowledge of a father. And in most cases, no knowledge of a mother. It's the grannies that bring them up. Now, to be a teacher in that scenario requires you to do your own research, and therefore I appreciate our guest speakers. You must be knowledgeable about the different civilizations that existed in this world. you need to come to know the essence of being a human being. Why it is necessary for human beings to function in a certain way. Why you have to teach in a certain way. And that revolves around compassion. How many of those children come from a home in the morning where they hardly had a sleep, they didn't have supper, they didn't have breakfast? Compassion is so critical. They come from an environment, there are 6 siblings, 4 of them are on drugs, they're from 4 different gangs, they're having a fight right up to 4 o'clock in the morning. You get up in the morning, your mother is a drug addict, she's lying one side, and you make some kind of a make-do breakfast with the SASSA grant money of your grandmother. And you make a little porridge or something and you leave it on the stove and you walk to school. You cannot ask that child, have you done your homework? You shouldn't have given them homework. Be passionate. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to Dr. Adam. Very, very big thank you to each and everyone for making the time to come and see us today and to witness this very, very beautiful occasion. To all our graduates, congratulations once again to each and everyone. And with this, I would like to request from each and everyone to stand so we can start the national anthem. Thank you very much.
Three, two, one, smile. And then on the count of 3, you do a big celebration. 1, 2, 3, go! So that was nice. I think we'll do maybe one more time. I mean, you're genuinely happy though. So I'll illustrate. It's a woo! Okay, I want to see your face pull back in these moments. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go! And then I'm just going to do it one more time because the other photographer, I don't know where he is, so I'm just going to take a nice smiling photo. Okay, 3, 2, 1, smile. Just smile, no celebration. And let's celebrate because it's really fun. 1, 2, 3, go! Thank you so much. Okay, family bombardment.
Oh, I wish you could actually smell this food. So yum. So yum. Ooh, graduation gift from my hubby. I mean, what do you even mean? Diamonds, 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 diamonds dancing. Kumande emtshatweni. Hayi shame. Abasiyeki.
angazi ya Jesu wemba kwaze kwanzima ubhala u4 hayibo
ubhala ngokuhlanganisa
hayi ubhala ngokuqaqanisa
uzame lelo lunyo
u8 ungo
we Jerry bathi indaba
angazi
usemncane ukazi uzame wawubabhala ufomus
angibabhala u4
hayi wena mawugovuza
hayi ngangayivozi ke nje yazi into engangiyenza angithi ngangithanda kakhulu uma wayehamba kanjani manje ngisho kushuthwe ngime kanje ngithi imani bese ngithi
ngesingawuqedile ke igwegwe lapho
ngichazeke
no that is so cute because uthanda uma wakho. Thank you bye uzomuhle ma usesexy
yes girl
That's the plan, boyfriend.
Let's see.
Njengalo chips.
Was had. We all looked dapper. The graduation ceremony was a huge success. Right afterwards, we had Supermom looking like the baddie that she actually is, and we explored the city. We just lost our morals. We went ham, and my. I must say, it's a celebration. Every time we link up, we done did everything they could think of. Greatness is what we're on the brink of. My goodness! Going back to Cape Town brought back so many beautiful memories for me, because the last time I went there was when I was 8 years old on a mother-daughter vacation that Supermom had planned, and it was just so amazing, so mind-blowing. We went to Robben Island. We saw where Nelson Mandela used to sleep, and we saw all the utensils that he used while imprisoned, and it was just a great time. We explored the city, we shopped, grabbed a couple of souvenirs, and yeah, a lot of talks were had, because nyazi ukuthi ngiphume emndenini onjani, omona se ohlebzini who always just want to be included ey'ntweni ezingabafaki, but that's another story for another day. But nje, thinking about the fact that I went on vacation eKapa Lodumo at the tender age of 8 years speaks volumes ngomzali enginaye. Like, I'm so grateful to have Supermom. I'm so blessed to have a mother like her, and I know for a fact, you know, angabazi nakangu ukuthi uyayiqhenya ngami, and that's one of my purposes in life, ukujabulisa uma wami, ukujabulisa abazali bami, uqinisekisa ukuthi abayisoli ngokungiletha emhlabeni. And I know for a fact that both my parents are just like, yes sis, you are everything and more. Like, besinga expect, we knew ukuthi you'd be great. I mean, ugogo wakho ambuza nenhle waba vele ileyo nto eletha zonke izinto ezinhle empilweni zethu emndenini wethu nasemhlabeni wonke nje jikelele. But angaka hayi wenza kakhulu, and I'm so glad that throughout my life they've been uttering these words ukuthi, my goodness, you are beautiful in every sense of the word. Everything you bring truly is of beauty. We are so proud of you, and you are just uyisibusiso and beyond. Asazi nokuthi sikuchaze kanjani, and that means the world to me. Kuyangigqugquzela, kunginika ugqozi nofuqufuqu to keep pushing, to keep pressing, to keep applying pressure. Emqaleni yabantu, even nalaba who don't believe in me, even the ones who see my potential or who've seen my potential kusukela kudalo, but who are just like, hey, sizoyicindezela lengane ngeke ikwenze lokhu kusiyibona ukuthi iza namagangangozi. Ingozi kakhulu iyasinyisa already, ingakachuma isa ingane nje, isa ufasimba. Uyacabanga ke masithe ukukhula, and God said no, you know, my guardian angels banqaba ngami, and they were like, angekugcine abantu bomhlaba, you know, le ngane siyilethele izathu inama purposes ayinqwaba ekumele iwafeze la emhlabeni, and lokho kuzokwenzeka whether ngiyathanda or angithandi, whether you like her, you love her or not. You disliking her, you hating her, you wishing her the worst, you praying on her demise and hoping she gets unalived before her time will not stop us from blessing her, you know. And I'm just so grateful. My life, my goodness, my life is insane. And I'm trying to hold back tears right now because there's just a lot has happened in my life. I've been through a lot of things that I shouldn't have gone through, especially when I was a child. But I feel like the way things are happening, the way my life is set up at this point in time, is proof that I didn't deserve the things that I went through, but it's also God and my guardian angel saying, we see you, we know your heart, and we have your back. And there was absolutely no need for you to go through what you went through. You didn't deserve it. It's not your fault that people are just dark-hearted and evil and jealous and all these gross things. But we have the power to emancipate you from all your pains and traumas and struggles, and to heal you, but most importantly, to elevate you to levels that you didn't even know existed. And it's happening. It's been happening throughout my life. Things would happen and I'd just be like, why me? Oh my goodness, I don't deserve this. I don't know anything. Why am I suffering for simply existing? That's what happens when you have that it factor. That's what happens when your light is so bright it disturbs the demons of others, you know? And if I had known Uguti, the hatred, the betrayal, the curses that come from people, be it your family members, your friends, whoever looks at you and says, fuck, uyasinyisa lona, uyanginyanyisa lona, she's too much. I feel like, oh my gosh, why her? Like, why does everything of hers always fall into place? I hope she falls and fails and is never able to get up. I wish I had known sooner, ukuthi those curses zenza ukuthi uNkulunkulu avele kuphakamise kakhulu kunaqala. I wish I had known a lot sooner that those curses that people cast on you actually motivate God and your guardian angels to keep blessing you, to bless you in abundance and to show off ngawe. I wouldn't have taken so many things to heart. I wouldn't have tried so hard to win people over, to please them and try to get them to love me and to see me for who I am, because they all knew who I was. They've always known who I am. And that's exactly what bothered them. I didn't need to do anything. Regardless of what I did, their minds were made up about me. And therefore, I didn't need to try to do anything. I didn't need to try to sway them back on my side. They were never on my side to begin with. And I wish I had known ukuthi kunabantu nje abayi lost cause, kunabantu who live to serve the devil. And when you are godly and when you are pure, uyabanyanyisa. Kunabantu who believe ukuthi bayicashalala. No matter what you tell them, no matter what they get in life, no matter how blessed they are in life, they take nje zonke lezinto negative that happen to them, bayifake enhlizweni, bayifake ekhanda, and they believe ukuthi they are peasants. They'll forever be at the very bottom of the earth's crust. And so they try to drag you down so that you end up with them right there or even below that level, you know? And it's so sad, it's so unfortunate, because if people understood ukuthi Inhliziyo emsulwa, a pure heart, inhliziyo emhlophe qwa iyona ekucaciselayo izinto zakho, iyona ekukhanyiselayo indlela yakho, iyona ekuphendlelayo amadlelo ahlaza. Ngabe baningi abantu abaphokophelela phambili, but abantu are stuck because baneyinhliziyo ezimdaka. And good luck to them. I hope they figure their shit out. I honestly don't care. I don't give a damn. In fact, I hope they burn in hell. I just want to focus on the people that matter to me, the people who genuinely love and care about me. Speaking of the people who are down for me, speaking of my tribe, shout out to my big brother Shadow and my big sisters Zemfundo and Zibuyile. Thank you so much for celebrating my husband and I so much. You know, the people that are there for you when you hit your pinnacles, during celebratory moments, as well as when you've hit rock bottom, are your people. Don't ever forget those people. Everything else in between is just noise. Others are merely haters just trying to see what's popping. And last but certainly not least, Gama. Thank you so much, Mienwami. Thank you so much to the greatest man to ever do it. Thank you so much to the best man in the whole wide world, my husband. I am so grateful for you, Tandwasami. Oh, I literally have goosebumps. Yo, guys, umshado mnandi. Wamnandi wemendo. Nyangiza ukuthi ngithini. Guys, marry right. Please. Marry right so that you can enjoy the fruits of umshado, so that you can see just how fun and fulfilling marriage truly is. I could go on and on, but I plan to record a separate video talking about what to expect before, during, and after the wedding. And in closing, I just want to put it out there that so many doors have been opening for my husband and I since we obtained this qualification, which says a lot about the power of education. Honestly, the more you learn, the more you earn. So never ever take education lightly. Keep going, keep pushing, and I know it gets draining, it gets overwhelming, it gets damn near painful, but don't give up. It'll certainly be worth it. And with every video that I put out, my objective is to touch hearts and change lives, especially kubantu bakiti abampisholo. I hope you guys realize that nothing is impossible and that you sure can have it all. I'm in my 20s, but I'm 4 degrees hotter, okay? 4 degrees, still in my 20s, married, in a happy and healthy marriage. I have my dream jobs and I'm able to travel the world whenever I want to. You can do it too. You're not a tree. Move. Stop putting things off. What are you waiting for? If not now, then when? Start now. Whatever idea you have, put it into action because someone else is going to think about it. And guess what? They're going to put it into action. Next thing, usu bitter. Next thing, you're jealous. Next thing, you're envious. Next thing, you're angry at the whole world. Instead of being mad at yourself for sitting there and listening to naysayers. Get up off your butt, be a go-getter and do what you have to do so you can live your best life. Stop telling yourself that you were put on this earth to clap for others. There's no such thing. You also have a purpose. Niqala kanje ukuthakatha, nibhizi nitshelana ukuthi hey, siphelezela abantu lana, soshayela abanye abantu izandla. Busy lurking in our stories, watching all our posts. Not liking, not congratulating, not commenting. Because inhliziyo igayibozi, umona. Naleyo nto kuloku zenza ingane. A lot of people are very childish. A lot of grown-ass people still see themselves as children. You know, I get a lot of people calling me Sis Zanny, Sis Zanent, and I'm just like, excuse me? Aren't you like older than me? Aren't you like my peer? Why? If you don't know, now I'm talking to my international subbies because we're international, darling. So I need to make sure they understand where I'm coming from. But in my community, when someone is older than you, you tend to call them sis or auntie smang or mom so-and-so. But like, it's weird to me when my peers or people older than me call me sis so-and-so, because it means they see me as someone much older than them, which highlights the fact that most people, especially my people, see you as old when you've been able to obtain multiple degrees, if you're married, if you're able to travel the world, if you're independent. They just see you as old because it's like, how come? How's that even possible if you're still in your 20s? Surely you've been alive for a while and you have long money and a whole lot of experience, because how is that even possible? I need my people to stop thinking that you need to be a certain age to achieve a certain thing. Anyone can do anything they want to do whenever they want to do it. And yes, there's God's timing, there's the timing of your ancestors but honestly, if you put the work in, if you keep that heart pure, and if you lead a life of gratitude, your blessings come pouring down. So let me not hold you up any further. I'm going to need you to start putting your thoughts and ideas into action in 3, 2,